Imagine walking through life with an invisible archive, a vast, silent library following you everywhere. You can't see it, yet it shapes your thoughts, reactions, and choices. This is karma, not as punishment or reward, but as memory. Deep, cellular, timeless memory. In this chapter, we uncover how your body and mind are not just instruments, but storage vaults of your entire evolutionary past. Every action, every emotion, every thought leaves a subtle imprint on you. Sadhguru reveals that karma is not just metaphysical bookkeeping, it is memory in motion. Whether you realize it or not, you are reacting to life not from the present, but from accumulated karmic memory stored in your very flesh and bones. This is why two people in the same situation behave so differently. Their karmic libraries are reading different stories. The past is alive in you, not in time, but in tendency. Karma lives in your responses, your fears, your longings. Until you see this clearly, you are merely recycling life, not living it. Sadhguru tells us that there are four major types of memory: conscious, subconscious, genetic, and elemental. What you remember mentally is just a tiny ripple. The deeper ocean of karma lies in what your body remembers, not as thought, but as instinct, chemistry, and behavior. Your smile, your posture, your craving for a certain kind of food, all might have nothing to do with this lifetime. It could be the echo of something far older, a longing from generations past. This is karma as memory, and it doesn't die with you. It recycles itself unless dissolved consciously. Many people think freedom is doing what they want. But what if what you want is karmically compelled? What if your desires aren't yours at all, but imprints playing out again? The real prison is invisible, built from unconscious memory. Yet this is not a hopeless trap. Karma is not your enemy. It's just your echo, a reflection of how you've danced with life. And if you can become conscious of it, you can begin to rewrite the rhythm. Sadhguru reminds us, karma is not in what happens to you, it's in how you respond. Becoming conscious of karma begins with observing, not judging, not fixing, simply watching the patterns of thought, emotion, and reaction. The moment you see a pattern, you are no longer only the pattern. Awareness is the beginning of unbinding. Even your preferences, your attractions, your repulsions, they are not random. They arise from karmic impressions too subtle for the thinking mind to grasp. But the yogic path doesn't demand you analyze every karmic trace. It offers something more powerful: transcendence. Sadhana, meditation, and kriya are tools not to erase karma, but to burn it in the fire of awareness. Not by force, but by clarity. When you sit still and become absolutely conscious, the karmic dust begins to fall away, like mist in morning sunlight. The yogic sciences aim not to make you forget karma, but to no longer be enslaved by it. You can carry your memory like a bag of tools, not like chains. This is the true purpose of spiritual evolution: to rise above the compulsions of unconscious memory. When you drop identification with body and mind, even for a moment, you taste a freedom beyond karma. This moment becomes sacred, a possibility to live untouched by your past. Not because your karma vanished, but because you have risen above it. Those who walk the spiritual path not only purify their karma, they stop creating new ones. Life becomes a conscious offering, not an unconscious reaction. Such a being becomes luminous, like Sadhguru, because nothing pulls them backward anymore. You don't need to remember every life, every action. That would drive you mad. You only need to step out of the fog of unconscious memory and into the light of conscious living. This is the invitation of karma, not to bind, but to awaken. As we close this chapter, remember, you are not your memory. You are the awareness that can hold it or drop it. Karma is not a sentence, it's raw material. What you make of it is your spiritual craftsmanship. Like, comment, and subscribe as we continue unraveling the karmic layers of existence, chapter by mysterious chapter.